Greetings, good folk. I am Rowen Brithwallt, dwelling in the Outlands. I have had the privilege in the past of participating by bardic fires with some folk here, and I hope that in the future I will have that privilege again. The first thing I am going to do for you tonight is something I wrote a long time ago, when I thought, what in the world am I doing standing up here beside the fire? And this was my answer. Beside the fire, I, Storyteller, stand, warden of worlds, gatekeeper to a dream, a vessel to the tale, held in my heart and hands and voice, the power to make seem that what was once, upon a time, lives still and stands before you now, brought forth to show a crown new won, a prophecy fulfilled, or heroes of 1,000 ages gone. This deed may not be done by one alone. As yours to hear, mine is the task to weave a web of words by which the story's shown, and by my art so turn your eyes to see new worlds revealed in song or verse or tale. Look not at me, but where I part the veil. Who can command the winds to blow and forbid the waves to sound? And who can drop your red heart's blood that is spilled out on the ground? Who can command the kings of the earth, the clans and all their kin? And who can catch back your parting breath that was lost upon the wind? And who can draw starlight from a well or wine from out a stone? Who can call back the bird of life from out your breast has flown? I may draw command the winds to blow and forbid the waves to sound, and I may drop your red heart's blood from the dry and thirsty ground. I may command the kings of the earth, the clans and all their kin, and I may call back your parting breath lost upon the wind, and I may draw starlight from a well or wine from out a stone, but I cannot call back the bird of life from out your breast has flown. And that's the end of that one. Thank you. Yeah, I was in the shower and it popped out and I jumped out all covered with suds and this thing happened. Some years ago, when I was up at a North Shield event, I wrote a song called Stella Borealis, which I gave to North Shield. And when I got home, my king said, well, so you wrote a song for North Shield, you wrote something for North Shield. And I said, yes, Your Majesty, so are you going to write something for the Outlands? Yes, Your Majesty. Where the white peaks rise to greet the skies and the rivers flowing run, where the dry lands lie neath a burning sky in the realm of the summer's sun, from the desert lone to the hills of stone, from the plains to the highest crag, in the mountains high and the desert's cry, is the birthplace of the Stag. And the stag goes forth from the south to the north as the wild winds roaring run, He leaps the span of the fair green land that was born from out the sun. In the plains and the towns, hear the echo resound as it flies like a battle flag. Lift your hearts and rejoice as we raise up the voice of the people of the Stag. There are those who guard at the gates and walls, their home from any woes. They watch the land at their king's command, keep it against all foes. They would lay down their blood in the dust of the road for their fair green and golden flag. And the sword blades bright and the arrows flight are the lifeblood of the Stag. There are those who toil for the good of all, with honor their only pride. They do all they can, and their works and their plans are the best they can devise. Through the nights they will wake, and their pains they will take, and they work without let or lag. There are roots in the soil, and their fair honest toil is the heartbeat of the Stag. And the Stag bells forth from the south to the north as the wild winds roaring run. He leaps the span of the fair green land that was born from out the sun. In the plains and the towns, hear the echo resound till it flies like a battle flag. Lift your hearts and rejoice as we raise up the voice of the people of the Stag. There are those whose arts with the spirit and the heart, and they give without thought or pay. But their songs fill the land, and the works of their hands like a splendor to our day. They exert all their will for to sharpen their skill, to bring honor upon their flag. And the gifts they impart from their hands and their hearts are the spirit of the Stag. And the children run in the bright summer sun, play in the winter's cold, and they work and they grow and they learn to know what their hearts and their futures may hold. They must ever be sought and protected and taught as they reach for their own high crag. They're our dawning day, and we know that they are the future of the Stag. And the Stag bells forth from the south to the north as the wild winds roaring run. He leaps the span of the fair green land that was born from out the sun. In the plains and the towns, hear the echo resound, it flies like a battle flag. Lift your hearts and rejoice as we raise up the voice of the people of the Stag. Lift your hearts and rejoice as we raise up our voice. We are the people of the Stag. Theid Mi Dhachaigh, Theid Mi Dhachaigh, Rowen Brithwallt, Theid Mi Dhachaigh, Theid Mi Dhachaigh, Insala, Lament, Insala, Iminak Hamwele Parshon, Imiahid Mash Amarak, Iminak Hamwele Parshon, Imiahid Mash Amarak, Theid Mi Dhachaigh, Theid Mi Dhachaigh, Rowen Brithwallt, Theid Mi Dhachaigh, Theid Mi Dhachaigh, Insala, Lamhinam, 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 Lamhinam. Theid Mi Dhachaigh. I will conclude then with a toast I wrote and a challenge, and this was a toast, and I give it to you all. Pray, use it as you will, repeat it as you will if it pleases you, but I think it works for all of us. To the crowned ones who carry the weight of us all, and the youngest among us here, do to our hall. To those who deal deftly by word or by sword, and the cooks in the kitchen who cover our board. To the friends we remember, with sorrow or laughter, to the ones gone before, and to those who come after. Good night, and joy be with you all.